Welcome to this brief presentation that will orient you to the Society of Clinical Research Associates programming in clinical research. My name is Eric Lucas. I'm Executive Director for SOCRA, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's worthwhile for you. SOCRA's mission is to have an educational program and continuing education, and to have an internationally recognized certification program that support each other. The goals of that are professional development for our stakeholders and peer recognition for their accomplishments. Our goal was reviewed by our board of directors a few years ago, and that is to promote quality clinical research, to protect the welfare of research participants, and to improve global health. That's to improve the health of people around the world. And that will be accomplished through the work that you're all doing. SOCRA started in 1991. It was organized by people working in cooperative group research under NIH and NCI. We've since grown, and we've added programs in many, many different areas, and we now support clinical researchers in many therapeutic areas with many different responsibilities. In 2014, we had our first pediatric workshop for people working in pediatric clinical research. And in 2015, we organized our first program for people working in oncology research. Our membership is worldwide. We have members in many, many different countries, although about 80% of our members in the United States, 15% are in Canada, and the others are in different countries around the world. And we are proud of that recognition and support. SOCRA's membership at the present time numbers almost 16,000 members working in industry, academia, and government. Our board of directors are all volunteers. They work in different areas of clinical research, and they're our oversight and governance organization. Their affiliations indicate the wide span of responsibilities that our board have, and that they are always contributing to the programming that we're planning. So they become our research subjects when we're planning new and different programs. We offer a certification program, which is Certified Clinical Research Professional. We offer one certification program for all people working in medical research, because we've determined that those folks working in medical research are really working under one set of regulations. So the International Conference on Harmonization and the FDA guidelines and the different regulations of other countries all tie in to ICH. So our program is based on that. The certification exam is based on ICH and FDA GCP. And we try to stay consistent so that anybody working in medical research, whether they're an investigator, a coordinator, a monitor, an auditor, a project manager, or an IT specialist, they all need to be aware of the ICH guidelines and the FDA regulations. So the SOCRA certification program really has 5 major content areas, and we have a 3-year certification period. Maintenance of the certification after 3 years requires 45 hours of continuing education and participation and completion of a continuing education module. SOCRA now has over 10,700 certified clinical research professionals, and we are very, very proud of those people who've gone to the next level in their career. Of those 10,000 plus clinical professionals, we have over 500 at this point certified investigators. We will host the SOCRA exam at your site. For international exams, we make special accommodations, and that would need to be discussed. We also have education that we'll bring to a site, but also internationally we would have to set up or organize special accommodations. This is a slide of clinical investigator deficiencies that are uncovered by the Center for Drug Evaluation and Research over the years between 2007 and 2013. Approximately 40% of those inspections determined that sites had not proper protocol adherence. So the protocol deficiencies, violations, whatever we might call them, were occurring in 40 to 50% of the time, which is really not acceptable. Records management was happening, problems were happening about 25% of the time. Drug accountability and informed consent issues happened about 10% of the time. So for that reason, SOCRA continues to offer educational programs in 15 different areas, and we're developing more and different online educational programs. This slide demonstrates the number of different programs that we have at this point. SOCRA offers continuing medical education and continuing nurse education credit for all of our programs. SOCRA is an accredited provider of continuing medical education through ACCME and continuing nurse education through ANCC. We do offer an annual conference. We usually have 100 speakers for that conference, organized in 8 different tracks, with 12 to 15 pre-conference seminars that specialize in certain areas of clinical research. And those are available to all of our members. In 2015, we'll be in Denver, in 2016 in Montreal, 2017 in Orlando, and then in the following years, we'll be in New Orleans and San Antonio. That conference offers a poster program where our members can offer posters regarding their work in clinical research. There is a special recognition award that's available for 2 people. One will be working in clinical research operations, and the other would be a poster in clinical research science. That offers a $500 award and a fee waive registration. Also, the annual conference offers an exhibit program. The exhibit program offers many opportunities to see new products and services available to the clinical research professional. Our chapter program is an all-volunteer program that offers continuing education. The chapters are organized by volunteers. Programs are offered at no cost. Record keeping is handled by our national office. There are no dues and there are no fees. We have chapters in many, many different areas in the United States, Canada. We have one in Brazil, and we're looking for others. So if you don't have a chapter in your area and you'd like to organize one, please contact our office and we'll show you how to do that. And if you have one in your area, we encourage you to participate. It's a wonderful opportunity to network and get some continuing education credit. As a member benefit, SOCRA collaborates with a CITI program. That's the Collaborative Institutional Training Initiative. That program offers 10 hours of continuing education in basic GCP and human research protections. As SOCRA members, our stakeholders are able to attend those programs at no cost and accrue up to 10 hours of continuing education over their 3-year certification period. SOCRA publishes a journal quarterly. If you'd ever like to be published as an author, we just ask you to submit an article and we will send it through our peer review process and have you published. And SOCRA has a number of different ways to stay connected, and we encourage you to consider those also. So in closing, I just thank you for the time that you've spent with us and appreciate your interest in the Society of Clinical Research Associates programs for education and certification. Thank you.